coming to the stage right now. Let's make some noise for Jesse Candle!
I will just address that this is my first time on stage. I know you're all thinking it, clearly. So I'm going to have my emotional support notes app with me. I was kind of nervous to do this because the last time that I was at an open mic of any kind was at this leftist bar in Brooklyn. I only went for the bar part, but I saw that they were doing stand-up, and I was like, okay, let's see what we're allowed to make fun of. Because I am a leftist myself, and I don't think that, you know, stand-up has to be, like, offensive to be funny. I think that's kind of a hacky mindset. But it should be, you know, thought-provoking. It should be insightful. It shouldn't make you think, right? Yeah. It's kind of hard to do that in a place where everyone has the exact same take as you. Like if you go to any bar in Bushwick, like, the conversation is always, exactly, right? Yes, exactly. Yes. Thank you. So we went to the stage part of the bar. There's like 8 people in there. Someone goes up, there's a few minutes, light applause, no envelopes are pushed. Someone else goes up, couple minutes, light applause. This happens like 4 or 5 more times, and, you know, no one has entered or left the room. So I turned to the person I was with, and I was like, I think we're the only people in here not waiting for our set. And like, because, you know, I have obligated friends here now. Like, these people are not friends. They were all just there to perform. And that almost bummed me out, but I was like, that's the kind of nice thing about leftist comedy. You know, like, they will support the arts and each other to a fault. Yeah. Like, it's really beautiful. Like, and I like that because if I'm being very honest, I would rather suspect that I'm getting pity laughs than know that people hate me because they're booing me and calling me slurs. And there's like, I've seen enough comedy to know that there's very little in between. So. Anyone think the full moon's kind of overrated? Yeah. Is anyone kind of sick of falling to the ground and the blood curdling screams? Like, it just gets to be a lot, you know what I mean? Like, you got fangs ripping out of your face, like toes out of cheap tights, and there's just skin and blood and viscera. Like, I'm so over it. Yeah. It sucks, right? Yeah. It is overrated space garbage. It is a fucking curse perpetrating rock. It doesn't even make its own light. I said it. Yep. Another thing I noticed when the moon's out, you lose track of stuff a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I already have ADHD, but like when the moon's out, ADHD has me. You know what I mean? Like, I was looking everywhere for my Lucky Red flannel before the show, and I just couldn't fucking find it, but I had the exact same one in gray, thankfully. So, and that's another thing that's like something that really bothers me about werewolf portrayals in media. Like, it's, among other things, they don't talk about the financial aspects of the curse. Like, you go through so much clothing. Just, like, I honestly, I was cool with my femur exploding out of the back of my leg before I could log into Citibank without crying. Really, I'm running out of ideas. I don't have the budget to keep ripping out of my wardrobe like this. And I've tried every brand of maternity pants in this town. They're all lying to you. They have limits. And I'm also... Please don't. I hate when people are like, oh, just be naked for a few hours beforehand. Just be naked. First of all, that's not how it works. Anyone in here with a period will tell you that's not how it works. You can't set that shit to auto-pay. Your lunar cycle happens on its own time. And second of all, it's not just about getting bigger. I'm like 5'0" usually. This is big for me. But it's like, there's also the fucking contorting and the... Have you ever tried to, like, put a Halloween costume on a dog without his consent? Like, I will chew and contort my way out of that. It doesn't even have to be on me. If it's on the ground and has a loose thread, that's fair game. I'm going for it. What else? Dating's hard. I learned about all the wrong when I started dating, I was like, oh, people are gonna judge me for having like all these locks on my bedroom door. No, people are gonna judge me when I break the locks and get out and try and eat the landlord's face. I gotta show them where the silver bullets are. I don't get to have a casual relationship because I'm responsible. If I want a third date with someone, I have to have the mercy kill conversation. And I have tried other stuff, you know, like there was one time I ordered Uber Eats. I set it to the COVID setting where they set it at your door and you don't have to acknowledge each other ever. I love that so much. I ordered 10 raw steaks. I paced. I was feeling like such a good boy, such a smart boy. I was waiting. And half an hour goes by and the doorbell rings. And man, I didn't realize until then, I fucking love the doorbell. Oh my God, it's my shit now. It was like a bass drop. I was like, yes! This is awesome! So, long story short, I left him a big tip, but he still called animal control, so I'm gonna stay on until that shit blows over. They came by, I told them that we put the dog down, but I think they're still sus. Like, I don't think they bought it, because they're still dropping by my house once a week, so. Dating's hard, yeah. So, I just had to break it off with this guy who thought that this was my persona. I didn't lie to him, I just didn't correct him either. And that was a mistake. Dating a chaser hits a point of diminishing returns very quickly. It's not great. And he also just got tight about very weird shit. Like, he would be like, it's been 15 fucking minutes. How long does it take you to change? We have a reservation. I was like, oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. I don't have anything to plug. I'm not on Instagram. If the authorities ask, I was never here. Don't follow me. I'll follow you.
Everyone's always talking about werewolf. No one's ever asking how wolf.
Right.